Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol SPCE. And so I wanted to do a follow-up on this ticker after the last video that I made, which came out after the trading day of January 5th, marked by this little red spinning doji. It looks like it was just about to break out of this channel that I have marked, and in fact, that is what happened. That is what I suggested might happen, suggesting that it did look fairly bearish. And so now we see ourselves, finding ourselves on the morning of January 19th, Friday, at a price of $1.94, which was the closing price yesterday, January 18th. We do see it up a little bit in the pre-market trading, however, not incredibly higher than the close of yesterday. And so I just wanted to go over the levels that I went over in the last video and also suggest that it's quite possible Virgin Galactic could be landing at support. And so, basically looking at the chart, we do have this channel here that I went over in the last video. Just after that video, price did break lower and then continue to the downside. I had suggested that this orange downtrending level could act as support, although price did go right through that. The red line at $2 just being a psychological level, also having some consolidation just below that over here, looks like in the middle of September. And so that consolidation below that level would act as support. And so we are actually right about at those levels. And it does look like in between the a little bit of consolidation here and the current price, we did get some more price action there. So if I do throw up the volume profile, we do see that there's a nice little volume shelf there. However, current price is on the bottom side of that, which suggests this volume could be acting as resistance and price might go a little bit lower. But there's one thing that stood out to me that is pretty encouraging, despite there being these two gaps to the downside, one at $1.70 and the lower one at $1.51, which both might be filled. But I do think that there is some hope that only the top one's filled and possibly neither get filled in the near term. And that hope is based on Fibonacci retracement from the low over here going up to, let's see, the high here. And so that low was on, let's see, October 27th, and the high was on December 27th. And so if we look at the levels from this Fibonacci retracement, I only highlighted the ones that really stand out. On the way down, it does look like we did get some consolidation above the 382 level, right around $2.21. So that does look like, it was some consolidation, but in reality, that was just a bear flag formation before continuation down, now trading just below $2. But it does look like on, let's see, Wednesday, January 17th, we did get a dip to a low of $1.87, but closed at $1.86. And actually, the open of that day was at $1.90. And if we look at the 618 retracement, that is at a price of $1.89.3 or right around $1.90. So it does seem like that level acted as support over the course of this week. It will be interesting to see what happens during the trading day of today, January 19th, which is Friday, see where this takes us into the weekend. But I could see some consolidation here and hopefully a bounce, hopefully a break above this orange downtrend. However, that might act as resistance. And that would be approximately at a price of right around $2.10, give or take. If it is rejected from that level and there is a bounce here, I could see that this first gap is filled at a price of $1.70, and that does correspond with the 786 retracement, which would be at a price of $1.66.6. So I could definitely see price going down to that level. Hopefully, we don't get this gap filled at $1.51, but it is quite possible there could be a wick or a tail of a candle whipping down to fill that gap. So that is something to keep in mind. But I do feel fairly convinced that, this level, this 618 level at right around $1.90, I do feel pretty convinced that it will hold as support here, but it could just turn into bearish consolidation like we saw up here, and then a later move down to the 786, which I really think will be like the ultimate level of support, and we might find a bottom there. So, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.